When I was 6, I switched schools. And for my first Halloween in the new school, I thought it'd be cool to dress as Captain Kirk. So I walked into class on Halloween morning in my yellow uniform with my communicator in my backpack, and no one knew who I was. This completely baffled me. Star Trek was so relevant to my household growing up that I couldn't understand that there were people who just didn't know about it. My dad watched the reruns in the 70s, loved them, and decided that when I was old enough not to be scared of the aliens anymore, we'd watch the show together. I was always scared of the aliens. So that's what we did. Almost every night we'd watch an episode of the original series. As I grew up, I had less and less time to marathon hour-long episodes throughout the week or play with plastic models of spaceships. Around the time I started high school, my parents bought Netflix accounts. As I was sitting there scrolling through the TV shows and movies, I saw Star Trek, and I decided to watch a few episodes for old time's sake. A few episodes later, I was completely enthralled, fascinated by the idea of 24th century technology and the possibilities that came with it. Recently, I was watching an episode where I noticed a feature of the ship that I'd been consistently ignoring. The computer. The computer is the heart of the ship. It controls everything from life support to communication. As I continued watching, I noticed how often the computer is referenced in Star Trek. It turns on lights, it closes doors, it gives you information when you ask it to. I realized that the retro spaceship from the 1960s was actually a dramatized predecessor of the modern-day smart house. This got me thinking about the choice made by the show's creators to include the central computer. And then I realized that the computer, and everything it could do, represented the future. The computer took care of menial tasks so the crew could be free to work on more important ones. It automated the ship and simplified the lives of the people on board. Is that what the show's creators were hoping for? A future where humans could be free to focus on difficult tasks while technology handled everything else? Is that what humanity wants the future to look like? Although Star Trek was completely irrelevant to the kids in my grade 2 class when I walked in my yellow uniform, it has inspired generations of scientists and thinkers to create the future the show conveyed.